Welcome to atlas.id 2011 Census Update. My name is Lailani and I'm going to introduce you to your new atlas.id site using the city of Monash in Melbourne as an example. The most important change is the inclusion of the 2011 census data. But you'll immediately notice that we haven't just added the data to the existing atlas.id site, we've built a whole new site with an improved interface and functionality based on your feedback and tying in with its sister product, Profile ID. So let's start on the home page. In the new atlas, the home page is a map, and the default map is a thematic map showing population density. And you can immediately see any spatial patterns in the data. Each of the squares is the new SA1 geographic unit. The darker the colour, the higher the population density. For example, this SA1 has a higher level of density at 52.61 people per hectare. You can see that when I roll over the SA1, a tooltip comes up to give you more information. You'll also see that the relevant category in the legend is highlighted. When you roll over each category in the legend, the associated SA1s are highlighted, helping you to see the spatial pattern more clearly. You can also add suburb boundaries to assist with interpretation, as well as change the map type, the data opacity, and the zoom. So for example, you can see that high population density in this area is associated with student housing around Monash University. You can also export the map as an image for use in other documents. To change maps or control the map settings, there is a control panel above the map. There are over 90 maps to choose from. Each one enables you to visualize how a community of interest is distributed across your area. Once you've selected a map, you can change its attributes. For example, you can change the data type, the gender, the year to compare to 2006, and you can change the thematic from being displayed as a percent to a number. If some of the attributes are not relevant to the map you have chosen, they will be greyed out. Now, whilst a map is one of the most compelling ways of viewing demographic data, sometimes you want to see the numbers behind the map. To do this, select the Analysis tab. Here you will find a table showing the distribution of the selected group by suburb compared to several benchmarks. So in Monash, Oakley, the suburb, has the highest proportion of couples with young children of any suburb in the LGA. And at 25.3%, this is higher than the average for Melbourne, Victoria or Australia. So it's very much a young family suburb. The data is also presented as a chart, and both table and chart can be exported. Some brief analytical text highlights the key findings in the data, and data notes inform you of any intricacies in the data that you need to be aware of. From here you can also cycle through to the next or previous map topics. Finally, you will find access to other useful demographic resources such as a population newsletter and blog, more training videos like this one. You can also access ID's Demographic Resource Centre, where you will find over 500 demographic websites covering much of Australia. The information in these sites has been funded by the local council and prepared by ID, the population experts, using data from the Australian Bureau of Statistics. So you can be confident when using this information for making important decisions. And remember, atlas.id is part of a suite of information products. You can access the others here, and if you found something that you want to share, you can do that easily from here as well. I hope you enjoy exploring your area using this mapping tool.